Hey everyone, this is Tom from MonTac here, and we are back at it again with another major matchup. This time it will be in the Titan Cup. This is the top cut for the Titan Cup, and we have got Crimson from the US taking on Crystic from Canada. This is a best of one matchup under the brand new format of the MonTac TCG. So let's see how this thing is going to go. I am joined, of course, this evening by the Brazilian wonder himself, Mini Smoke is here. How are you feeling about this matchup, and who have you got winning this so far?
Hello Tom and hello everyone. So finally we are in the new format since the last ACT event. So now things will get more predictable, but the feeling I have in this matchup, since all the controversy that had happened in the community, is that Crystic is brought a very out of the box decks, and we might see what he brings this time. If it is something we already know, if something's new, we'll never know, but that's the feeling. And maybe Crystic has the upper hand in this matchup, but only time will see.
Only time will tell. We're starting off with Crystic taking the first turn as they class rise, taking their class to 1. They're going to have to figure out what they're going to play. If they have anything they can play, they're going to go with an Impact Reinforcement. This is the current Impact loop. This will likely get amended at some stage after the Cup. But for now, it has a very interesting combination with Impact Shield, where you can use the Reinforcement to draw 2 cards by playing an Impact card, and then shuffling that Impact card back in the deck to draw another card. It then adds Reinforcement back to your hand to then send the Shield again. It is such a wombo combo draw engine for Crystic.
Yeah, I think the part that makes this so good is that you don't need any requirements other than having those 2 cards. Like, you don't have a impact card to then have an effect, or you don't need like to, I don't know, search anything impact related, so you just draw 2 and put it back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, also it's the fact that it keeps getting added back to hand. You know, this kind of stuff is just incredibly useful for looking to get those cards in hand, especially to start off. But interestingly, I don't see any first draws from Crystic, but it doesn't matter. Class rise, we're going into Omncat for Crimson.
Yes, the bread and butter of Crimson here. So
yeah, it is it. Omncat dangerous deck so far. It's going to go into a Mischievous and a Brook.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to search out another 2 cards. So I believe that book is quite high.
Okay, so first standard turn of Omcats, cat into cat into 2 other Omcats.
100%. That's good.
And on this format is pretty strong because it only relies on a rise of 1 on the first turn. So one of the few archetypes that can play class 6 monsters on the first turn. Of course, if you don't consider generic stuff.
100%. It's also interesting to see that, you know, obviously you do have to get Cat into hand at the start of the game. So it's very good to have that as an opening. Let's see what Crystic responds with. Down to 3 health points.
Yeah. Brought back those greedy ones, so no.
Crystic has been doing incredibly well in this tournament, or in this, I guess, in this cup I should say, not tournament, but in this cup they've been doing incredibly well and have scored quite highly to get here. They're still technically called a rookie, but they're competing at the best of with the best of the best, and it'll be interesting to see how they go. We're going to go Klytus here. So Klytus, of course, can now only add the 1 card.
I think it. Ooh, we might be seeing.
Yeah. Oh, Galinya's not going to like that.
A Sky Soldier's deck.
We've got ourselves Sky Soldier Warfare being set to get Klytus. Klytus can then search out the star hand, which they will then play. For the rest of the turn, neither player can lose health points, which is an interesting addition onto this. So it doesn't even matter if somehow Crystic pulls off an OTK, he cannot win the game this turn, but he can definitely set himself up to do pretty well with that warfare later on. Starhand class 2 as well, isn't that unusual? So unusual to see that as a class 2 nowadays.
Yeah.
Okay. So Clytus is 1500, no timer. Decent body. It's still weaker though than Greedy One.
I don't know if discarding Sky Warfare so early. I mean, he will have one less activation of Sky Warfare, but I don't know if it will make the difference. Have to see on the late game.
Yeah, 100%. Let's have a look. So we're going to go with the Sky Soldier Private Rocketer. This will allow them to send 2 Sky Soldier monsters from deck or hand to the Perish Pile. If they do, they can play them on their next turn from the Perish Pile. So this allows them to cheat out and get around the class rise restriction. So they're going to send a Quetzal and a Wolfman. Okay, interesting.
I have to comment that Claudio is making such a banger arts for those.
Yes, he is.
Real arts, oh my god. I think, in my opinion, I don't know if I'm saying things out of the box, but I think it encapsulates more the vibe of dark cosmic stuff that the monsters have to... I don't know if it was your idea originally, but like, I don't know, Sky Soldiers looks like it's coming out of something like I don't know, a cosmic sci-fi dark horror.
Well, I will say that Claudio definitely loves to put in his own certain twist on things, and honestly, the more you look at it, the more amazed you are, and it's just incredible to have that kind of artwork in the game. But here we go, we're going to go with Snide. So what I'm noticing here from Crystic is we've got a lot of really interesting points of combos, where he's using stuff like, I think he might be using maybe Snide with Flush, I'm not 100% sure. He's using Impact Reinforcement with Impact Shield, and then he's also using potentially a Warfare combo as well. He's running a bunch of really interesting combos that are facilitating and creating a very scary strategy.
Oh, and I think he discarded the Wolfman by the Lancer to get the Synergy Wolfman online, so...
Okay. Well, again, he still can't... Yeah, he still can't go... He can't win this turn, obviously. Crimson's at 10 health, and also no health points can be lost. But it does make you wonder what he's planning.
Okay, drawing more cards.
That's definitely going to need to be fixed, isn't it? But here we go.
I mean, okay. I think the only problem is that exactly 2 cards have generic effects, because like if one of them have impact specific effect, it won't be an issue. Like,
I think it's also the fact that Reinforcement returns itself to...
Yeah, that too as well.
Problem there.
But like, when it was only Reinforcement, it was the only card with generic use, but since Shield was added, it was the second one. Okay, Lamia. Setting it already for the future uses of Wolfman.
Suppose so. So we're going to make some attacks right off the bat. So it looks like they're looking to clear the field, and I mean, Clytus can't even wound for damage because obviously the Clytus activating earlier on. So this is not a bad spot for Crimson to be in.
At least Crimson gets the cards from Greedy Ones, and they already made their job of getting...
He can't play that though. So he was going to try and play Titan Destroy Sword, but the class is technically 2, so Titan cannot be played. Yeah. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah. I mean, the new format has your upsides, but your downsides as well.
There's not much point to Kalidas attacking here, but I guess it looks like they're going into the cooldown stage, and we're looking to get on to the next turn. 4th turn of the game. Once we reach 10 turns completed, and on the 11th, we'll hit sudden death, which means any wounding, which means any direct attacks are lethal and will be game-ending. So we'll have to see how this plays out, but Crimson looking dangerous here. We're going to go with looks like Vicious. Vicious is going to play at self-regardless of class to make all other monsters in his hand imposable until the end of the current turn's preparation stage. So that will allow him to play the Vicious and then impose Murky One. No response, Murky One is going to hit the field. This is the card that's really good for sending additional Omncat tacticals to then basically pop enemy monsters. It's a decent strategy. He does have to be careful though, because I'm not 100% sure, but he might be running Frozen One of Omncat Tail, and that actually does require specifics. I think that actually does require an Omncat Tactical. I'll double check that though. But yeah, it's you can't be too risky with that. Let me have a quick look while this is going on.
I think in this situation it's better for Crimson not to play 3 monsters at a time on the board, because we know that Crystic will be running a lot of board wipes, so going on a 2 minuses will be better, and going to a -3 in card advantage for Crimson. And you don't really need more than 2 Omncat monsters to gain your 2 counters of your 2 pages of the book.
Something else to be aware of there is Crystic has tried to use a Marine Guard but can't because it is a class 3, so once again those classes are coming in quite in effect right now, so definitely can't be rushing things. It's really interesting to see both Titan and Marine as these players get used to the new format. This is 8 counters now, Mini, so 15 and Crimson wins the game, 7 more counters. Do you think Crystic has got any sort of way to prevent this?
Yeah, I mean, Crystic has the Marine Guard, but it's only for 1 turn, but he still has a lot of stuff, like he might be running Ruby Blessing to incur the High Warfare, and the Synergy Wolfman as well. I mean, there's still a lot of ways you can prevent attacks.
Definitely very interesting.
And I think he'll really need to hold the board wipes for defense, because Crimson as well has a lot of turn enders to be playing on Crimson's defense turn, so they have to be really smart with their defensive cards, Crimson.
Now I'm pretty sure the interesting thing about those draw cards is they are dead cards in your hand, aren't they? At a certain point.
Yes, they are.
So you do get a lot out of it, but yeah, it's still a bit tough. Alright, so we're going to go with Western Sky Soldier General Quetzal. It doesn't look like Crystic is reviving any of the cards they sent previously, which is interesting. So we've got a decent amount of attack, so I'm not sure how good it's going to be. Murky One's still sitting there at 1600.
I don't know what will be the win con from Crystic here other than board wiping, because Crystic already burned a lot of this in the asset pile. Oh my god, there's
going into conflict.
So many motorcycles here are leaving. Sorry for that. Alright,
let's see, is there anything that can happen? Going to conflict. Okay, so Quetzal's going to engage, trying to drop the murky one.
But we are still not in sudden death, so Crimson can take 3 damage here still. And okay, he can actually do it.
Okay, so we are going to double Titan here, which is interesting. So it's a 4600 murky one. Interesting choice. I don't know how good that really is. I mean, it's going to be big enough, right? Ooh! Wow! So Star Striker Mistress comes out of nowhere to pop it. That's pretty good. There's going to be 2400 with the specialty. When it leaves play, it perishes. This card specialty cannot be removed. So it's basically a 2400 basic that just popped that. That's really good. It definitely looks like Crystic has gone for the popping route to deal with the Omncat counters.
Really interesting.
So we've got still 4 attacks remaining.
Yes. So yeah,
so it looks like he just took all 4. Nice. Great damage by Crystic. Yo, Star Striker is such a good card for that format, for just doing this. 2400 stat line too is pretty good.
Yeah,
so Lami's gonna be gone.
Since most of class 6s are the limit they go by is like 1800, some very few exceptions going above that. The 2400 kind of forces some combat trick to be played on basic monsters.
Yeah, 100%. So they're going to use the book to search for an Omncat card. They're going to grab the vicious one, which they will play out, I imagine.
Okay. Yeah, Crystic.
When they play out vicious one,
he can't afford to be giving out so many HP here because he's at 3, but
true.
I do think he still have ways to gain HP.
So letting Curse One's going to drop everything by 500, so that Eclipse Trooper Star Striker is now going to be at 1900. Still too big for Crimson to deal with. He's probably going to need a second one of these Curse ones. Ooh, Marine Guard though, to cut it off.
Yes.
Not letting Crimson get any sort of momentum. I think that's probably what Crystic has to do, is try to keep Crimson a bit slower, because if he reaches 10 counters before sudden death, it could be a bit tough. Okay, so they're going to rise 1 card. This is going to be intense.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of options to pick for what you're going to rise. Of course, once it goes to sudden death, you get all the cards you put into your class rise zone back. But, yeah, it's still interesting. So they're going to keep farming out that draw for reinforcement.
Okay, yeah. One thing that we might see it is Crimson's own Marine Guard here. He still has stuff on his sleeve to play defensive. So it's not.
Yeah, actually, I just thought of something else as well. Very interesting, because of Crystic's hand size. This might invite something else. Let's have a think. Let's see if that happens later on. But there is a specific card that relies on your enemy's hand size, and we'll have to see if that gets played.
From the top of my head, I can't remember what card is that, but yeah, we might see as well. We might have the same experience as the public is having right now.
Okay, let's see. So we've got Star Striker on board. They've rise to 4. They're going to conflict right away. Potentially looking to get rid of Cursed One, I imagine. Ooh, Vicious One. That's an interesting choice.
We might see
Could be. Could be.
Alert.
So Crystic has shaken the first one. Why have they shaken it? 2400, still 1900, stat line, still bigger than both. Forgot change power. Okay. I think that Crystic is still bigger than Vicious one. Why they didn't get rid of Cursed one, I'm not sure. Maybe they thought that I don't know. I'm not sure why they attacked Vicious one. They're gonna pass.
Maybe to prevent playing any other Omncat, since Vicious one allows them to be imposed. I think that was the Crystic. But only will last 2 turns, but either way, 2 turns of Omcats are a lot of stuff.
Gonna class rise now. Crimson hitting the class 4 point. He's gonna go in for Faceless one of Omncat Tail, which can send an Omncat monster from deck or hand to perished. If it does, basically Faceless one copies the monster's specialty name and run until it leaves play. So this is pretty good. Let's see what Faceless one ends up taking. It looks like it's sending, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have one to send?
No. Here Crimson doesn't send stuff from Faceless one because he uses Faceless one just to get the attack and get the counters, not necessarily win the conflict. Okay, Marine Guard.
Marine Guard.
Because Crimson once explained to me that discarding for Faceless one is you having one less opportunity to have a counter maker in form of a body of Omcat.
So. Interesting.
Yeah, and since we know that Crystic will be having board wipes. Wait. He's shuffling back. Okay, yeah, it was a misclick here.
Yeah, wow.
Understood. Let's go. Oh, he actually accidentally drew the cards.
Okay, let's see.
Look, he's at bench.
Fire him. Okay, so they're going to rise to 5. Snipe hitting guild.
Yeah.
That allows them to shuffle back stuff. Not sure how good this is going to be.
Yeah. As far as I'm seeing is that Crystic deck is being more reactive than proactive. And I think it's good against Omcats because Omcats want to have the initiative to be always attacking.
Yeah.
If you lock their gameplay flow, like they don't have a gameplay at all.
I am trying to figure out what, other than just kind of eliminating as many Omncats as he can. It'll be interesting to see what's his end game, what is Crystic actually trying to pull off at the end of this match, because he's really wasted a lot of cards to just dismantle attacks. I get the idea of what Crystic is doing is they're trying to prevent as many attacks as possible by using mass board wipes and little pops here and there. So for instance, if they can use something like, if Crystic can use something like an air general to pop the monsters before they make an attack or something like that, you can try to prevent a mass amount of counters or multiple counters being added in turn. I don't know how important that's going to be though.
I mean, yeah, Crimson as well.
Here we go.
He uses Rally Rogue to get some Omcats back to his hand as well. So there's this stack.
So Flush is going to counteract that play there. Just refreshing so that we can actually get this to work. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, if you can respond to them, Mini. Definitely not. As in, keep a timer, but obviously not a time limit. Yeah, so we've got an interesting match here. We've got Eclipse Trooper, Star Striker at 1900. Although it is special to move the Cursed One Omncat tail. Star Striker should be at 2400 at this stage. Okay, thank you for that, Mini. So we've got ourselves Faceless One, we've got bodies on the field for Crimson. Crystic is going to have to figure out how they can clear this though to avoid too many more counters being added. For those who are unaware, the way the book works is that it gains a counter each time that a monster or Omncat monster attacks. That's where it kind of... Okay, so Crystic going to Conflict.
Okay, we are finally dealt with all the technicalities. Now we are having a
Beautiful.
Star Striker into Cursed One. Oh,
And we're Marine God!
Finally Crimson is using his defensive tools.
Second or first effect. I guess technically they could have used the second effect to just prevent the Cursed One from perishing. But, yeah, either way. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, let's see how it goes. Passing over. Crimson gets to refill for the first time in a bit. Draw 3, deck to hand. I think Crimson's running out of resources. Yep, last rise. That will take to 5 class, so that means they can play almost anything. I don't know how much the 5th class is going to matter for Crimson, considering Omncats are all class 6s, but I don't know, we'll find out.
Yeah, one thing that will matter is next turn Crystic will be able to play Sky Warfare willy-nilly, so... Okay, searching for one from book, and I hope Crimson doesn't play the Cursed One, since we might see a nasty board wipe.
Could happen.
But I mean, he needs to get over Star Striker to get the second attack in the turn, because at this rate we will only crash them. And Crystic doesn't have another body for...
Oh, that's a counter. Oh, yeah. Thank goodness. So that's gonna means that at least the Cursed One can't attack as well, so it's only one counter.
Yeah. It's pretty smart to have only one body on board.
Especially such a strong monster as well at 2400. It shouldn't be at 1900. I think they've forgotten to remove that note, but that's all good. For those watching at home, 2400 is the actual stat line for Star Striker, just because the Cursed One got specially removed. Which means it no longer drops everything by 500. So here we go, sudden death. All the cards in the class zone now goes back to the hand. So now Crimson is looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in hand, and Crystic has just an incredible amount of cards in hand. I think we're looking at like at least 15 cards in hand at this stage. So that's more than half their deck is in their hand right now. It's just wild. So we're going to go for Tactical Support. Might be good for a health gain here.
But Why health gain? Like there isn't any.
I don't know.
threat.
Yeah, maybe not.
I mean,
I don't know.
since it is a locked deck tournament, he might have thought of on using for paying for constants.
Yeah. Okay, so they're going to play it as a monster, so I believe he's going to use that for 4 health at some stage. I'm not sure what for, though. Ooh, Clytus! Okay, this is interesting play for Clytus. That's going to send a Ruby Blessing to get back what?
Titan Destroyer, I think.
He's got... I can't get the Marine Guards because he's extincted them.
Yeah.
So I guess it has to be Titan. You're right, it has to be Titan. Oh! Oh no, it doesn't, does it? Oh, it says perished. It says perished. Oh my gosh. He stole the warfare.
It was always like that.
I have a feeling it must have been. That's so nuts. Oh, that's a good play. That's a good play.
But I mean, you can use just to prevent from Crystic using, because Crimson doesn't have any Sky Soldiers in his parish pile.
Yeah. So this is interesting. So he's going to search a card now. He's got Warfare. But surely Crystic has another Warfare though. Like, it's not like he's only got 1 copy. I don't know. I definitely see Crimson getting to at least 11 counters this turn. I think they'll likely try to get another Omncat on the board. Because once Crimson hits those double digits, it just becomes a lot more difficult. So Clytus will prevent any health loss, which is fine. No one's going to lose the game this turn. So, Crystic going to conflict. Oh, I should realize it wasn't even bloody Crimson attacking.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to attack over the cursed one. And Renewal! Oh, man. So Renewal is going to get its specialty back and then buff it by 2k. It's talking a 3700 cursed one, so that will now drop Star Striker to 1900. That's an it's like it's an 1800 power difference currently going on right now.
Yeah. Let's see if Crystic runs a Hammer Down.
Hammer Down would be good, or Vanquish would be good. Ooh! That's so good. Oh man, that's such a good play. Man, that is so good. Gosh, that is just fantastic for Star Striker there again. I guess I should have seen that coming, but that is just such a good play. Counteracts that entire strategy there. Technically they could have attacked Clytus because the conflict got cancelled, but maybe they didn't really want to. I don't know.
Okay.
Wow. Good play. Good play. So they're gonna play out a second curse one. And of course now we are at class 6, so no rising required. It is now 6, any class can be played. And they're gonna go Frozen one.
Okay.
So Frozen one has the ability that while it's in play, Omncat basic monsters you command cannot perish due to conflict. And when another Omncat monster you command perishes while this card is in play, you can remove 3 page counters from a Book of Omncat Tactica you command to play the perished Omncat monster. So Frozen 1, if it does get used, it will reduce the counters, but I think its primary advantage here is it will actually keep the Omncats alive. So they're going to drop a Warfare on Tactical Support, and then sacrifice it!
Oh, that was the intention.
Oh no, that's ruthless.
That was the intention behind Tactical Support.
Wow, that's such a good play. Well done, that's such a good play. Wow. That's amazing. That completely board wipes Crimson, and he'll lose Frozen one. He'll lose his Cursed one. He'll lose Clytus. That is such a good play. Crimson is in a spot now where he's about to lose everything. I don't think there's really much he can do, because if he uses something like Cruel One, it does nothing. So he's going to lose his entire board. Wow, that's amazing. What a good play. Crystic is keeping him down, trying to get him out of those, get those counters to not apply. And wow, doing a really good job of it. That's really good. That's amazing. Jeepers. Canada, could they be the next cup winner? Let's see. So we've got Snide. Snide's going to shuffle back something else. Probably a flush, I can imagine, but obviously it won't be used. Snide's going to draw those. It's very weird to see Omncat struggling like this as well. It seems like...
Feels like the deck was made to counter Crimson's deck.
It does. Luckily, I mean, that's the thing. I think Crystic knew that both Diamond and Crimson could use Omncats. We still have to see what Diamond ends up using, but Crimson looks like they're definitely in the Omncat camp. So I think this is a great decision by Crystic.
Imagine next week if Diamond plays Omcats and wins against Silver. Could be like even better for Crystic.
True. We'll have to see. I don't know if stealing that Warfare... I mean, it's probably done something. Ooh, Gambit!
Yeah, I know exactly what he did. He used the Battleborn to... Bladeborn to shuffle back the Ruby Blessing. And with Ruby Blessing, he guarantees that you'll be on the top of his deck and use Calculate Gambit to discard Ruby Blessing to get the
interesting
Sky Warfare back.
It kind of makes you wonder, why wouldn't you just shuffle Ruby Blessing back into the deck itself? Like, why would you use Snide to do that? But it's still a cool idea for sure.
Yes.
Calculated Gambit sends the top two, which will grab them back a Warfare, and Warfare is just so good with that board wipe. What now? They were going to try and grab a tactical support. Oh! Right! Because they send Ruby Blessing, they then get another card from Tactical Calculated Gambit, which would be the tactical support, which can then sacrifice itself during either player's turn. Whoa. Wow! That's really smart. Like, that's really smart. That's wild. So this is kind of like a Sky Trooper deck, I guess? Or like a... I don't know. Eclipse Soldiers?
More like anything that I can do to board wipe you will matter.
Kill him. So Crystic going. This is going to be lethal if Crimson cannot take it out. I could see a Cruel One from Crimson here potentially. Or maybe he just plays something that defends him. Let's see. I could see a Cruel One. We'll have to see. Crimson is definitely... There it is. So Cruel One's going to hit the field board wiping. It won't be able to use any of its attacks, unfortunately, but it will get the job done dealing with both Star Striker Mistresses. That's quite good. Shame it can't do any attacks, but, I mean, Cruel One's typically used as a defense anyway. I think this was fair. I think this was an okay play.
Yeah. I think next turn... Yeah. The thing is, what is so strong about it is that Crystic can do the tactical support into Sky Warfare on command, because they are both red tacticals.
Oh, look at this. Fast track.
And tactical support doesn't even need to be during preparation stage to be sacked.
So they're going to sacrifice the fast with fast track, This will allow the monster they play to attack.
Oh my god!
Oh, this
Oh my
could be
god!
it.
Oh, this could be it.
Yeah.
So Volsrua can pop the cruel one. Oh my gosh. That's going to allow them to draw the last card in their deck. And then Volsrua can go for lethal because Fast Track allows them to attack even if they've played past preparation stage.
That's ruthless.
Oh my gosh. Surely Crimson has a counter for this. There would be 2 Omncats, I would imagine he'd have to. He has Logical One, right? Logical One, yep, Logical One hits the field. So the scary thing is though that Logical One is a wild in play, so next turn, Crimson gets 1 play False Ruler can pop it. Man, that's nasty. That's so nasty.
Oh my god, this synergy between tactical support and fast track.
Yeah.
The fact that tactical support is a monster, like, and can be played after preparation.
I think that's one of the major things about seeing these newer players come in is they're not looking at cards like from set 1 and set 2. They're really comparing the cards to themselves and strategizing how they're actually going to link up together. And this is truly incredible to see this kind of gameplay. So let's see. He's played that, so I don't know what else Crimson can really do. He might be able. He doesn't have War Gear, right? Because he needs the epilogue. So what can he do against Volsrua? You have to wonder.
Yeah, well, that would be difficult to think on our way out.
If you're in Crimson's position, you have to pop the Volsrua immediately. But can you? Oh, and they're gonna gambit as well to send more cards. Another Royal Blessing.
Ruby Blessing.
I wonder what they're grabbing though, because Ruby Blessing can only grab, I guess, a Star Striker. Was that what he's going for? Must be, right?
So yes.
I think it's gonna have to be Star Striker, which is an interesting choice.
But it is only once per copy.
Oh, it might be. You're right. So that might be a mistake then. You are right. It's once per copy.
And there isn't the second Sky Warfare isn't in the parish as well.
He could take Titan. Okay, so he's gonna grab Star Striker. He doesn't know though that it's gonna be a dead card in his hand. That's a misplay there. Oh. Yep, okay, so he's chosen it, but he doesn't know he can't use it. We'll have to see if he figures it out before too late. That's so scary.
Yeah. Okay, what will be?
Okay, so tactical support. I do wonder what it's doing.
He will be playing Sky Warfare to do the same loop again.
Yeah, I think this is still the same. Yeah, this is still the same turn, right? So Volsrua can't pop again. Is he gonna try and fast track it again? But he can't. Is he another False Ruler? Has he got another False Ruler? No.
Oh! Dragon Cupid Tilly.
Oh, that's so much worse. Oh, that's really bad.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is bad. Oh my gosh. That is bad, guys. So that means that False Ruler can still attack and Dragon Cupid can attack. Crimson left to be in a really difficult spot here. He goes Plasma Guard! How funny is that?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's an Eclipse Reaper card. That's so wild. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Great play. Great play.
Yeah, usually... usually Crimson plays Plasma Guard for the second effect, and doesn't matter.
Gosh.
We have a Sky... Yeah, Northern Sky Wolfman. Okay, so it is temporarily board wiping.
Okay.
Crystic
So it
killed
kills
as
it all.
well, but I don't know if Crystic will remember. He can bring them back. We'll see, we'll see.
Okay, he can definitely bring him back, but I don't know how useful it's going to be. Like, Logical One's gone, he can't attack with Northern because it's past preparation stage. So he's going to have to pass, he'll get Cupid back, and he'll get False Ruler back. And Logical One's dead. You can choose to bring back Logical One if you want.
Trigger.
But, if he brought back Logical One, then Crimson would get Logical One back. Because of Cupid stating it goes back to the enemy. It was under my command. Yes, but once they pass over, it's going to go back to Crimson. You might want to let him know. If he wants to bring it back, he can. Or it'll be under Crimson's command. Okay, never mind. Looks like he's leaving it for now. Alright. Okay, so Cupid hits the field, and False Ruler hits the field. It's Crimson's move. He's going to need something to deal with that False Ruler.
Yeah. Maybe a healing arrows, but I don't know if Crimson runs it.
Hailing would be good here. Okay, so we're going to go with Faceless One, obviously not activating, because then it would die.
Yeah.
Is he just trying to go and try and get counters with it, maybe? Ram it. In this case, he's going to use that to search for an Omncat card, perhaps. No, he's going to give it multi-attack.
Yeah, I think he'll use a Plasma Guard here. So he can attack both of them without crashing. That's one of the main uses of Plasma Guard, but unfortunately he couldn't use the first one as well.
Okay, so he's going to attack the first one. He might power it up for all we know. No, okay, so he's going to Plasma Guard like you said. He's going to keep it protected. So that just does nothing. He gains a counter, and then he attacks the second one. Does nothing, gains a counter, goes to 11, and he passes. So it's a good play. I think Crystic's going to have to be very cautious now, because once we start hitting 12, 13, it gets a bit tighter. So we'll have to see if Crystic is able to... Because it's not necessarily does Crystic have a way to pop. Does he have a way to pop immediately? I don't know if he does anymore. Star Striker can't do it. His Wolfman is gone. Warfare is not an immediate pop. He's going to need something like Hailing Arrows for an immediate pop, but even then, yeah.
I mean, if he uses Tactical Support, it's kind of... No, but both of them are in the parish.
Yeah.
Instant pop.
Crimson might be able to turn this around. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so Crystic is now... Crystic gets to attack, so let's see.
We might see a Marine Guard here from Crimson, like he still have...
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah, true.
He
Good.
runs Savage Jewel Shields as well.
Oh my
Indeed
god!
runs.
Can you imagine that's how this game goes? It's just Marine Guards and Savage Jewels till he gets enough counters. But I don't think he has a way to keep that Faceless One alive anymore. He's gonna... Oh, that's gonna get back to Plasma God! It's gonna get back to Plasma God!
Yes.
It's gonna get back to Plasma God!
But he can bring back Tactical Support as well from Crystic. I don't know if the opponent really gets...
So Crystic gets to add one. What is Crystic adding? I'd love to know. Yeah, we may not find out. Oh, Fast Track! Okay. Fast Track has been really such an interesting card in this format, especially with how they've used that. A double rally! Oh no! We know what's gonna. This is setting up Crimson for the next 2 turns. Oh, Crystic, you need to kill that thing really quick. You need Sky Warfare. I think he should have got Warfare instead of. He needs Warfare. That's what he needs. He needs Warfare pronto. He needs Warfare to board wipe because even if. But it won't die, will it? Oh, he needs tactical support. He needs tactical support. Played in prep stage to remove. Does he have? He has tactical support, doesn't he? He has 1. No, yeah, they're both dead. They're both dead.
Yeah, both dead.
No. Oh man, he needs these guys dead so fast. What does that do? That doesn't do anything.
No, but there is something that Crystic can do it here when. Just have to wait until Crimson tries to crash one of the Omcats. He can play on Crimson's monsters.
Okay. True.
Well,
the problem is that he'll keep his faceless one alive, so he's not going to crash the rally rogues, but he'll crash the faceless which won't die. So Crystic's going to need something that can deal with it by popping. Like a hailing arrows would be really good, but the problem is it still doesn't really solve the issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's doing exactly what I said. Yeah, and now he can pop it. Like even if Crimson uses Plasma, he'll have to use Plasma Guard on Faceless one, but Crystic will.
You're right.
And since it uses the specialty
to forward wipe the whole field, taking care of all 3. So this is probably the last chance Crystic had to survive.
Wait, he didn't play the second Plasma Guard?
No, but it wouldn't matter if he did because Plasma Guard only protects against conflict, not popping.
Okay.
So that's. Thank goodness, because otherwise that would have just been insane. Oh yeah, parachute conflict. So, okay, so Crimson can then play this, he can get multi-attack on it still, and now that False Rule's been used, he can still get the 2 counters he needs. He can deal with Cupid and then attack False Ruler. And once he gets to 13 counters, it's going to get really scary. Let's see, so Cupid's going to be at 700. False Rule's at 900, or 1100, sorry.
Okay, yeah. And there is no...
And that's 1 counter. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I got to 13. This is looking not good, guys. Going for lethal. This could be the end of it. Because remember, it can attack. It won't be able to get another counter, thankfully. Because of the 2 per turn rule.
You could have Leo because the Quetzal counts as 2.
Yeah. Oh, why? Why are you playing Leo? That's such a weird... I mean, it's gonna...
will perish when the turn passes.
I guess. I mean, why wouldn't you play this earlier though? That's what I was thinking. Like, couldn't you prevent the counter if you just...
In the last asset card is the Cataclysm, so it would be a dead card after Leo dies.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now it's do or die for Crystic here. He has to survive. Not survive, he has to end the game here.
Yeah,
might have something to pop if Crimson has to do the last synergy. So
yeah, I'm not sure if Crystic can win at this point. I think that might be a wrap. I think he's run out of resource. So what now?
Oh, wait. Wait, Sky Warfare,
Right.
it's on Crimson's hand, so he can't bring back from Crimson's.
And he's got a perish pile
pile.
on his. But you can grab from his. Oh, it's only enemy, isn't it?
Yes.
So what's he gonna grab?
No, Plasma Guard, yes.
Okay, plasma guard. I mean, I guess it's good for defense. And he's gonna protect Felt from perishing to this turn. That looks like what he's doing. I don't know what's going on here. So, Felt looks to be protected. Looks like it is going to be going for an attack at some point here.
So he'll protect Felt. First effect.
The first effect.
Like,
So that's going to allow it
Like-
to add a trooper card from deck to hand, which doesn't do anything. Okay.
so
Um.
might be playing to
Okay,
have body in the field.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. If Crystic could pop Sealed 1 when it's played, I think Crystic could win. I'm not sure if Crimson has any other, I'm not sure if Crimson has any other cards that are Omncats other than Sealed. He might have one, but he's lost a lot of cards. I don't know. He's gonna have to pop Sealed like ASAP. I don't know if he can do it. I don't know if he has the ability to do it.
And
That might
Okay.
be it.
playing
Could be a
Ooh,
what?
Space Buns! What he'll bring back with Space Buns? Or
Hey, but how did he play Space Buns? Isn't there something underneath it?
wait, yeah, you're right. I think there's already 3.
Yeah, I think he's.
Yes, playing
I'm
it.
confused. Yeah, so he's run out of space. That's weird. That's really weird. Yeah, so he can't play Space Buns because Space Buns needs to actually have a space. And then I think, yeah, so he just played too many monsters. This is really weird. I don't understand what's going on. I mean, unless it's a misplay, then like, of course, but if it's not a misplay, I don't understand what he's doing.
Okay.
So,
We're
that will trigger
back on
Felt,
track.
which allows him to grab more stuff. Oh, okay. She's going to use that to shuffle back into main deck. Just refreshing everybody on my end, because it is still being buggy. Okay, so that will give him the space to play Space Buns. So Space Buns can then send another copy to revive something. What will it revive? I don't know what's really good to do. It could revive Lamia, it could revive False Ruler, probably False Ruler, I guess. False Ruler is probably the one you have to go for. I guess False Ruler. So Space Buns is going to hit the field. When it's played, you can sacrifice it, send another copy of this card from the side of play, hand or deck the perish pile. If you do, play a monster from your perish pile. So they're going to send it to the perish pile to revive. It's got to be False Ruler, right? Can't be Leo, because Leo's not going to be doing good enough. So I think it's going to be False Ruler. That's the one that makes the most sense. If he brings out any other synergy, I don't think it's good enough. I think the timer will run out and it'll be useless. So I'm going to say it's False Ruler. Oh, he's gone Leo. He's gone Leo. But False Ruler is way... I mean, that's only going to deal, what, 4 damage? I don't know if this... I mean, I guess he's going to have to... I guess Crimson's going to have to play his sealed one, right? And then Leo can beat over it? Is that the idea? But False Ruler could pop it. Because the sealed ones are while in play, so the False Ruler can pop it. So I thought that was way better. Okay. Because Crimson still has the bloody Plasma Guard. So all that has to happen here is Crystic attacks, Crimson plays Sealed One. Crystic attacks Sealed One, which will proc the book to 14 counters. Crimson plays simply Plasma Guard, keeping his Sealed One alive. The next turn, he goes for game with Sealed One. Either Crystic plays something and loses, or he doesn't play something and loses. I think, yeah, this is not good. So he's already made. So if he attacks now, Sealed One's gonna tick up to 14. So unless he's got something like a special, like a Tacticalism, maybe he wants to use a Tacticalism. So fast track. So that's gonna kill it. Is he have a False Rule in hand, maybe? Oh! Oh, that's really good. He takes command of it first, then specialty move it, right? He takes first, then he specialty moves it. Then it kills, so it will die first, and then it will allow Crystic to play a synergy monster. So yeah, can you confirm that? Yeah, well, he knows. I guess he does. He knows. Cool. So it will die, and it allows Crystic to play out something. So he can grab a synergy if he wants to. Oh, wow. That might be it, guys. I don't think he can attack with Dragon Cupid here. Oh!
Gosh, that's amazing.
Oh man, here I thought he stuffed it, but he didn't. I still feel like False Ruler wasn't a bad play. I don't know. So he gets Sleeper, he can revive literally any synergy, because it technically was his. Wow. So, options for what he can revive. He probably just goes for like Quetzal, I imagine. Quetzal or Klytus, or yeah, any of those are good. I do wonder what they're waiting on. Maybe the game's already over. Can you check? I just can't see anything on my end. I don't know if maybe I'm... Yeah. Is game over? Oh, thinking. Okay. Okay, so he's still thinking on what he's going to bring back. Well, obviously it can't be Leo, because Leo will probably lose in the game. It can't be Wolfman, again, loses in the game. Quetzal with 3 attacks is great. And I guess the other option's Klytus? Oh, Lamia. Why would you pick Lamia? Maybe because it lasts longer, 3 turns. That's what he's thinking about. Okay, so he's taking a bit of a safer option here. I think this is game. I think this is it. Okay, so Plasma Guard can be played, but it doesn't protect itself. That's a key difference as to its original version. It does not protect itself. But it won't... Yeah, true. I don't think Crimson has a way... Does he have enough way to... Does he have a way to get the counters? Because he needs a synergy. He actually needs a synergy to use the Tacticalism. So how is he going to win with that? Unless he has space ones of his own? I don't know. Maybe. Because he can definitely get to 15, I think, if he plays a monster. But does he have a way to actually get a synergy? Yeah, maybe let him know. You can just let him know to draw another card. Oh, hold on, he's just drawn. Yeah, he's just drawn there. Okay, I think he's just drawn there. Okay. So what did he do with Renewal? He just gained 2 health and he's passed it back. Can you... Oh, I'm going to refresh because I can only see 4 cards in his hand. So I'm not sure what the restriction is. Why does he only have 4 cards in hand? Okay, so maybe we're seeing 4, but it says... Okay, he's saying he's got 5, but we can only see 4, so... Weird, okay. Oh! Oh, the warfare, of course. That's right. Okay. Okay. It's the warfare. That's what it is. Sorry about that, guys. I completely forgot about that warfare. Okay, so Felt's gonna hit play. There's probably nothing wrong with him dropping warfare at this point, right? Both gambits have been used, I think, as well. Yeah. He must do. He must do. So what? Titan's gonna get played. So he steals basically the Titan from Crimson. And then he's gonna attack for game with Lamia. This might be it. Well, hold on. He can't play Adverse Seal if he doesn't command an asset monster. While you command a synergy monster. He doesn't command a synergy monster. Yeah, so see, Adverse Seal says while you command a synergy monster. So he can't play Adverse Seal. So we might see a GG here. Let's see. I don't think if he's using Adverse Seal, that's gonna be game! Oh my gosh, Crystic locks in for top 2 grand finals. Well played, Crystic. Holy smokes. Woo! Woo! That's crazy. Thank you guys for watching. That is the top cut for Titan Cup. Chris enters the grand final. We'll face the winner versus Silver. Next will be televised probably next weekend, and we'll see how things go. Thank you guys for tuning in.